last week we had a crash. One of our scissor jacks was up and we broke it, and now Jenny and I have our own responsibilities when it comes to putting things away and getting ready for a day out on the road. Jenny's she likes to run the drill, so she pulls up all the jacks, but I was pulling the jacks up last week and we were on quite an angle, and Jenny's going to blame it on me.
When he takes over my job.
So Jenny's going to blame it on me. But we're on a really flat area here. We shouldn't have any problems. We did buy some stabilizers that go on our little yellow jobbers here that help level the unit. That'll help hopefully keep us from ever having that issue again, because it rolled off the levelers and smashed our scissor jack. So we had to replace the scissor jack as soon as we arrived here, because we weren't quite ready for that. And this is a scissor jack we had to replace right here. It's a little bit longer than the other one.
It's not going all the way up.
And it might not.
I think this is set too loose. How do I tighten it?
It's as tight as it'll go. Don't do that, please. I think that's as far as it goes.
It is. It clicks.
Okay, so.
That means.
So as of right now, we don't know really where we're going. It sounds like we're going to Quartzsite. We are in the truck, loaded up, ready to go, but destination unknown, as the missing persons would say.
We were going to go to Holbrook, Arizona, but we found out that there's going to be lows below freezing, and the highs are only going to be in the 50s or so for the next week, and we don't want to do that. So we're rerouting at the last minute.
So we'll just see where the road takes us. Jenny and I were talking about where we would be going next, and we ended up deciding to go to Parker, Arizona, and stay at the Bluewater Casino dry camping area. And they have an area that's right along the Colorado River, which is just beautiful. The weather was going to be nice there, if not a little hot. So we decided that's where we'd want to stay for the next few days, maybe up to a week. So that's where we headed. Oh boy, well, we realized last night that we left something in our cooler, and we didn't intend to leave it in our cooler. I was really looking forward to eating it. A little Jollibee. Thankfully it doesn't reek, but that's been in there for 3 days, I think. Oof. If you've never had Jollibee, that's the best chicken you can get around, if you can get it around where you're at. Yeah, Jollibee chicken, but yeah, I don't think I'll be eating this. So we are headed
Cienega Springs Road for 5 miles.
5 miles. We're headed 5 miles off-road to a bar, a saloon called Nellie E Saloon here in Parker. And it's off-grid. They are solar powered, and apparently this is the place to go and hang out. They're only open until 6 p.m. Apparently it's around 2. We're going to go see what kind of stuff they have going on. Sounds like they have music and just fun place to drink and hang out. So take you on this little short drive with us. Hopefully it doesn't get too rough. It doesn't sound like it's too rough. You have a 4x4 truck and load full of stuff in the back. So hopefully everything survives. As we drove down this bumpy road to the desert bar, we noticed that there were some minivans and some other vehicles that I don't think I would have driven down this road. It was a little bit rougher than you'd want for the normal sedan or a minivan. There were some big rocks, and with the traffic on the road, you'd be forced into those big rocks if you didn't see them before you got to them and that traffic. So I would highly suggest a raised vehicle, at least. 4x4 vehicle would be best. And there's some really narrow parts, as you can see on this video. We have to pull over a few times to let vehicles pass by us. This desert bar only came to fruition, I believe, in the 1980s, but the area was home to a copper mine, and I didn't capture any video of that copper mine, but it's in the area. Behind us. Picking up rocks again? Picking up rocks again? Possible. I'm not really sure. Yeah? In this quick walkthrough, you can see that they have food vendors and a bar area. There's actually a separate saloon that you can go in where they're selling merchandise. And there was hiking in the area, and there was a lot of seating. And I'll tell you, this place wasn't at full capacity, but I imagine when it does get to full capacity, this place is nuts. And there was quite a few people here as it was. So thank you for watching, and I hope you subscribe. We'll be back in a couple of weeks.